The Florida I-4 corridor, tourist hotbed, and a stretch of road that has its own rivalry game. We are set for a war for this stretch of road, and at the end of it, only one will have the right of way. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the UCF Knights, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Got it.
From the gun, the ground game. At the 35, he's got room. There he goes. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. Man. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And the Bulls in a good spot here with second and short. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got a chance. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
I love teams that make it a priority to run the football, and they have today. Another good run by this running back. He's been doing it all night, over 100 yards on the day. Really, really good night for this young man.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. With jet sweep pass. Wide open spaces. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Clock now inside 4 minutes as we're getting later in the first half. He's got it on the move. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown. This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted, and now he's up.
On the double.
From the shotgun, the inside give. The war on I-4 is relatively new. Both schools compete across 14 sports for the right to win the golden I-4 road sign. But, of course, the most important battle is the one that happens on the gridiron.
It is, but how...
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Timeout, UCF.
The Bulls need to pick it up on 4th down.
Here we go.
Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He breaks a tackle. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first two plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense knocking on the door. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds... Coming out on first down with the play fake. The sweet feet buy a little time. Takes the easy completion. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. He's got an open man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have it.
Turning it on. And he rolls into the... They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man quickly. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to...
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, UC. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. The inside handoff. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Rolling right and going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quickly complete. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the the final play of this third period. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Hand off from the shotgun. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown. The offense changing the play. Going right to work up top. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loaded.
Breaks into the open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down the 1. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to...
Pulls it in the end zone. The give to the back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And it's another 1st and 10 play. To the ground. He's got it again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Lets it fly. Got him downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Gets it out fast. That completion will take it inside the 4.